Picture this. You're floating on your back, enjoying a seafood buffet with a side of mischief. Who are you? An otter, of course. Nature's tiniest con artists. These furballs of joy don't just survive. They thrive by making life look ridiculously fun. But don't let their cute little faces fool you. These guys are the pranksters of the animal kingdom. Today, we're diving deep into the world of otters, where every day is a comedy show, and every clam fears for its life. First, let's get to know these adorable little troublemakers. Otters are part of the mustelid family, a fancy way of saying they're related to weasels and ferrets, aka the wild cousins who never got invited to family reunions because they're always up to something. There are 13 species of otters worldwide, from the itty-bitty Asian small-clawed otter to the giant otter, which is basically a swimming sausage the size of your armchair. And guess what? They live everywhere. Rivers, lakes, oceans, basically, if there's water, there's probably an otter scheming nearby. If the otters had a motto, it'd be, work smarter, not harder, then take a snack break. These guys are always playing. They'll slide down muddy slopes, wrestle with their buddies, and even juggle rocks just to show off. Yep, otters are nature's circus performers, and they don't even charge admission. And speaking of teamwork, sea otters hold hands while they nap to keep from drifting apart. It's called a raft, but let's be real. It's the cutest floating cuddle party you've ever seen. If that doesn't melt your heart, you might need a hug from an otter yourself. Otters are the ultimate DIYers. They've been using tools long before humans even thought of inventing IKEA. Need to crack open a clam? Just grab a rock and smash it like it owes you rent. And where do they keep these tools, you ask? In their armpit pockets. Yes, otters have built-in storage compartments. Your hoodie is officially jealous. But let me tell you a little story about one particularly clever otter named Ollie. Ollie wasn't your average otter. Oh no, Ollie was a certified genius. While other otters cracked clams with whatever rock they could find, Ollie had a special lucky rock. This wasn't just any rock, it was smooth, perfectly weighted, and it never let him down. Ollie carried it everywhere, tucked safely in his armpit like a VIP pass to his underwater buffet. But one day, disaster struck. Ollie's rock went missing. You'd think the ocean was ending. Ollie turned over every piece of seaweed, glared at passing seagulls like they were prime suspects, and even checked under a few disgruntled crabs. Then he saw it, his precious rock, in the paws of another otter. But Ollie didn't fight. Oh no, he was too smart for that. He waited until the thief got distracted by a passing fish, then swooped in like a furry ninja and swiped his rock back. Victory never tasted so sweet or so clammy. Now, Ollie isn't the only clever otter out there. All otters are tool users. Some even pass their skills down to younger otters, like they're running little underwater apprenticeships. It's like the ultimate otter life hack. Work smarter, not harder. Otters might look like cuddly little water dogs, but their survival skills are nothing short of legendary. Let's start with their fur. Otters have the thickest fur in the animal kingdom, up to 1 million hairs per square inch. That's right. Their fur is basically a superhero suit, keeping them warm in icy waters. If humans had fur like that, winter coats would be totally unnecessary. Though we'd all look like Cousin It. And let's not forget their breath-holding skills. Otters can stay underwater for up to 8 minutes, casually hunting for food like they're at an all-you-can-eat buffet. Meanwhile, I can barely hold my breath long enough to swim across a pool. Now, let me tell you about otter moms, the true superheroes of this story. When you're an otter mom and your baby can't swim yet, you don't panic. Oh no, you turn that pup into a floating burrito. Otter moms wrap their babies in seaweed to keep them from drifting off while they go hunting for clams. Imagine a baby just floating there like, hey mom, can you at least wrap me in the cool seaweed? And grooming? That's a full-time job. Otter moms fluff up their pup's fur constantly, keeping it waterproof and warm. Think of it as blow-drying your kid's hair. But if you miss a spot, they might get a little chilly. No pressure, mom. But here's where it gets real. Otter pups are noisy. When they're hungry, lonely, or just in a dramatic mood, they scream like squeaky toys on max volume. One scientist called it the soundtrack of otter motherhood. Moms of toddlers, can you relate? Despite the chaos, otter moms and their pups share an incredible bond. Watching them cuddle is like witnessing a real-life Hallmark movie. Honestly, if you've had a bad day, just Google otter cuddles. You're welcome. And all this hard work pays off. Otters aren't just surviving. They're thriving. Their clever adaptations, From their superhero fur to their squeaky toy communication system, make them one of nature's greatest success stories. So the next time you see an otter, just know there's a whole lot of brilliance under all that fluff. But otters aren't just here for giggles. They're the heroes of their ecosystems. Sea otters, for example, keep kelp forests alive by munching on sea urchins. Without them, the urchins would go wild and turn those forests into underwater deserts. So yeah, otters are basically the Avengers of the ocean, except fluffier and less likely to destroy a city while saving the world. And river otters? They help keep freshwater ecosystems balanced, all while looking adorable doing it. I mean, who else can maintain an entire ecosystem and still have time for belly flops? So there you have it. Otters, part-time comedians, full-time ecosystem warriors. From their clever tricks to their heart-melting cuddles, they've earned their title as nature's cutest little tricksters. If you loved learning about otters, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join us here on Wildly Witty Wonders. We've got even more wild adventures, quirky animal facts, and laughs waiting for you. Don't miss out. What's your favorite otter fact from today's video? Let us know below. And if you've ever seen an otter in the wild, share your story. We'd love to hear it.